If you told me a month ago I'd be playing Keldon Johnson over 20.5 points, I would have said you're crazy. But today, over 20.5 for Keldon Johnson is in play. Let's look at him and 3 other picks today. That's right, a 4-pick video. Doing something new on April Fool's Day, and this is no April Fool's joke, I promise. 4 picks coming at you in the next 5 minutes. Let's get it. All right, you're looking at the first one, Keldon Johnson over 20.5 points. This is one I would not have believed you would have said, Mitch, you're going to play this in a month. And, you know, he's been looking pretty good, right? And the 5-game log looks nice. You're like, yeah, give me all that green, baby. I love green. We all like green, but we want the information behind it. What has led to that? Are these outlier events? Has the opportunity increased? More minutes? What is it? Well, looking at his last 10 games, he's actually hit the over here in 4 straight games. He's hit it in 7 of 10. That's great. That's cool. That's dandy. But the data behind it is exceptional. In fact, over the last 10 games, his minutes have increased by 3 minutes per game, and his shot attempts have increased by 3.5 shots extra per game. My guy is playing more minutes and taking many more shots, 3 more shots per game when his average was just a little over 13 is incredible. 25% increase on field goal attempts per game. And to make it even better, my friends, he is averaging 3 more 3-point attempts per game over the last 10 games. Has the efficiency fallen? No, not at all. But whenever you have that type of opportunity, a guy playing 3 more minutes per game, taking 3 more shots per game, and by the way, all 3 of those average shots per game are 3-pointers. You have plenty of upside here if he gets hot. The defense for Portland is non-existent. This team is an absolute disaster. Keldon Johnson over 20.5 points, something that, you know, I would not have felt comfortable saying even probably 2 weeks ago, but today, absolutely, I like it. Next play is Karl-Anthony Towns, under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, this is one of those where I'm relying more on data that has, you know, kind of shown me a longer view, maybe a 10,000-foot view rather than even just recent trends. So if you were to click the recent game logs, you'd see he's gone 0 for his last 5 at the 36.5 PRA. Now that's cool. A lot of people are going to probably play this today and feel confident about it because of this. But I, again, want to see more data. So I went back, I looked at his full season. He's been above 36.5 on 56% of his games this year, which is pretty darn good. All right, that's not too bad for a high PRA like this. But once you start looking into shorter trends, you see that it starts to drop a little bit. So it's 50% over the last 2 months, 40% over the last 10 games. And then you go and you look at the matchup here, and he, against Denver over the last 2 years, I looked 2 years back, has played him 4 times. He's been under 2 times, over 2 times. So do I feel confident about this? Not as much as the Keldon Johnson pick, but I truly think we're seeing Joker right now making the MVP push. So what does that mean? You're going to see Joker for as many minutes as he needs to go out there and just dominate the paint. I think that Karl-Anthony Towns' rebounds will be down today. The assists are starting to funnel towards some of these wings and guards. I don't know if Towns is going to have one of those high assist games. And if he doesn't, well, the other part of Karl-Anthony Towns' game right now is scoring the orange, and he's not doing it. In fact, over the last 10 games alone, he's been under 22 or less points, 22 or fewer in 7 out of the last 10 games. And over the past 2 months, my guy has been under this point prop of 24.5 that he has today in 60% of the game. So not good. So he's not scoring as much as of late. And now you're facing the MVP potential candidate again, Joker. And I'm going under. So Keldon over, Karl-Anthony Towns under. And then let's keep on moving. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs today. Well, my friends, let's dive into this one. And the data tells us it's a juicy one. But before, let's talk. So patreon.com/Sparry, great day to join up. Patreon charges the day you sign up and then the first of every month. Today's April 1st, meaning if you sign up today, you have a full month ahead of you. 7 premium channels in Discord. You get the website tools, you get the game-by-game projections and simulations. You get all the prop sheet trends and everything. Let me go ahead and show you those. And my goodness, they're absolutely glorious. I'll go ahead and just show you this. All our members have access to this. It shows you you know, what they're, who it is, what our model projects, what the prop is, a bunch of metrics that we can explain here, the category, and then the defense first, the category over the last 30 days. It shows their game by game log, shows the defense rank, shows their last 10 games, whether they've been over or under this prop. You could have seen Bruce Brown last night, over 9.5 points in 9 out of the last 10 games. You can see it because I have sorted by overs. Defense first to position, 15th over the last 30 days. Here's his game by game log, so on and so forth. DVP over the 30 days for every single stat, every single rank, for every single position. You've got the 3-point data for all you people who like to do 3-point, you know, the 3-point props, all data for all players for 10 games, every single stat you want. We even have the points, rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, points, assists, rebounds, assists, data for every single player, all 10 games, their averages. I mean, you guys can go crazy here and do so much research on your own if you don't want to wait for picks. On top of that, if you just want the picks, especially if you guys for prize picks, you can see, you know, private premium picks over the last week since we started tracking. Total 99 and 49, one push, 66% hit rate, 64% hit rate in NBA, 70% hit rate in NHL, and we had the one weekend with NASCAR, a 3-in-1 card we gave away, and not too shabby, 66% hit rate. You got to hit about 54-ish% if you're only playing flex picks to be profitable. So at 66%, 2/3 of all your picks, you are making money, especially if you're slamming those 2 and 3 pick mix and matches like we suggest and give out daily. Give out one or two 5-pick flex cards daily to members as well. So listen, if you guys want all that, patreon.com/Sparry down below. Grab that link, full month ahead, and then hurry up and dive into Discord, where you'll see a fully organized channel here, category Sparry, with all our picks. You know, I posted sportsbooks parlays already this morning. You know, prize picks information coming out. We're strolling at you. All sorts of really cool stuff. You guys can get all that. And of course, the chat. So patreon.com/Sparry. All right, let's talk about DeJounte Murray. Over 1.5 3-pointers. My guy has been red hot from the outside. 6 out of his last 7 games, he's hit the over. Now he gets to face Portland, who is the bottom 3 in 3-pointers allowed this season. Bottom 3. Matter of fact, the worst team in the NBA against opposing 3-point percentage. They give up a 37% field goal percentage from the outside this year. Oh my gosh, that's horrendous. And by the way, both those numbers have gotten worse over the last 2 weeks. And now you've got a guy in DeJounte Murray who, very similar to Keldon Johnson, is starting to shoot the ball more from the outside. So over the course of the season, averaging a little over 4 3-pointers per game. My guy's averaging 6 3-point shots per game over the last 10. So almost 2 more 3-pointers per game, and he's shooting them very well. So 5 of the last 6 games, he's hit the over, and you're telling me he's averaging 2 more 3-point attempts per game right now, and now he's against the worst team in the NBA, basically defending against the perimeter? Yeah, DeJounte Murray over 1.5. And this last one, Joker, under 50.5. This is another one very similar to the Karl-Anthony Towns, where I'm leaning on full season data more so than the current recent trends. Now, if you're looking at current recent trends, my guy has gone for 55, 56, and 59 points, rebounds, and assists. So if you think that this is him, here's the correlation. If you think that Karl-Anthony Towns is going to get mauled in the paint, you know, Joker's going for the MVP, well, then maybe the play is on the over, to be honest. And if you are going with full season data, and I'm going to leave this up to you because honestly, I've had some time to reflect on this after the last 12 hours of posting this in Discord. You know, 3 games in a row, he's hit the over 55 plus, I said in the PRA. Over the course of the season, he's only hit the over on 30% of the time at this line. And on top of that, he's never gone 4 straight games over 50.5. So when I initially saw that, I was like, oh yeah, under all the way. 69% chance he's going to hit the under today based on trends and never having 4 straight games in a row. And when you look at his history against Minnesota over the last 2 years, he's hit the over only 2 times out of 6 games here. So everything says under, absolutely. And then you take into consideration the fact that my guy here is going for the MVP again, and he's got a good matchup here where Minnesota is bottom 10 in points, rebounds, and assists allowed. Center position should feast today. So if you're thinking MVP Joker showing up, over, correlation under on Towns, probably the play. So for a nice 4-pick delivery here, you guys can go with those 4 if you'd like. And I would go with mixing and matching. I would probably not have DeJounte Murray and Keldon in the same card. I would probably do like a Keldon and Towns, or, you know, Murray and Joker. Maybe you can do correlation Towns and Joker, but maybe not Murray and Johnson together. Or if you're just feeling funky, 4-pick flex, throw it in there for however many doll hairs that you want. And again, patreon.com/Sparry. If you've been enjoying the 67% public hit rate and you want a 69% or whatever it was VIP hit rate, and you want all our picks for multiple sports, including MMA tomorrow, we're going to start that off. Brought a capper in to help us out. And you want all our sports betting picks as well, which we are up. I think members are up over 110 units on the season 2022. So everybody's eating no matter what they're doing. And I hope to see you in Discord, patreon.com/Sparry. At the very least, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit your notification bell, leave a comment down below. Actually today we'll do it differently. 100 comments. It's going to take 100 today since I gave 4 away in the video. If you can get to 100 total comments today, not including my replies, 100 total comments, unique individuals, 100 comments, I will give you 3 more picks about an hour or so before lock tonight. 3 more. 3-pick flex tonight at about 6 p.m. Eastern. 100 comments, though. Got to work for it. Appreciate y'all. See you on the inside.